Okay, so this is the 4-star Aurelion Sol path with our 3-star Leona. Let's do this. Let's check what legendary Aurelion Sol has. He has duplicate. Okay, not the worst one, but yeah. Let's do this. Okay, so before we get it, attachment time. Okay, so the 2 attachment I have on her is Grand Challenge counterplan, making her a copy of herself at the start of every round, and whenever you summon her, she gives vulnerable to every enemy on the board on that round. And those are all the attachments on Leona. With that being said, let's do this. 17 level 17, 1 revive. Okay, so pretty good. So insert is pretty nice because your champion, the morning light will be casted twice. So I will take this. Anything that will help in offense, you will take it. Okay.
You want me? Well, okay.
Should be a pretty nice climb. I mean, duplicate will be problematic in the end, but that's fine. Let's try it out. Okay, so these are nice. I'll throw this away. Turn 1 play, turn 2 play, turn 3 play. We just need Leona and we'll be fine. We're not level 20 yet or 19 yet, so we don't actually draw a champion yet. So that will be a problematic thing. We'll definitely play this one. Activate our daybreaks. Start growing them. Okay. I can activate this one as well. Yeah, I will do it. I will dish out the damage. Oh, of course. Slow and steady. I want to dish out as much as damage as possible and finish it as fast as possible. This is a elusive impact, so this will do 2 damage to me every turn, so it will be a little wary about that one. Okay. So if I play Solare, to get this gets done, we take 1 damage less. We're okay with it. So they attack, we take damage, can't really do anything about that. Anything about that? We will play Ravun and start activating Daybreak every turn. So we can play double, yeah, but we want to play Ravun. Everyone else grows, yeah, so that is Leona's 2-star power. 3-star power, that whenever you activate Daybreak, every other Daybreak also gets +1/+1. So everything on the board grows over time with your Daybreaks. Okay, so that's that. They will probably play a unit. Poppies, I can actually Sunburst and kill it immediately. Yeah, if I do this, does it die? That's time. I think that's a much better option. Or we can play Solari, Sunhawk, stun, and go wider next turn. Nah, getting rid of Poppy is more important in my opinion. Sunburst will always kill champion in this path because they silence it first and then do it the damage, right? In majority of the cases, you will kill them. Okay. So as we have Ravun on the board, we will activate Daybreak all the time. So what we want to do is play this girl, grow her, and then let them play. Then we'll play this, stun it, and then full swing. Yeah, and that should do it. Yeah, there we go, 33 damage. Nice. What a great way to start. We took 4 damage to face, but it's acceptable. This will also be the first path where I won't actually mess up the morning light too many times. Yeah, I've made that mistake so many times. I've cringed people out a lot. Okay, so out of these 2, I will definitely go for this one. Small unit, hits fast. Yeah, but it comes back to my hand, so that's problematic. Okay, no problem. Okay, so this is where we should be a little wary. With Leona, whoever does higher damage, Ashe is not that bad if you think about it. Ashe is starting up with a Phage as well. Leona is 4 mana, 5 mana. So Ashe is good because the mana won't clash, meaning if you have a 5 mana and a 4 mana, they won't clash each other, right? Evelyn is also decent.
Evelyn is slow. Riven is pretty crazy if you think about it.
I'm actually tilted towards taking a Riven more. Oh, so tempted to between these. Okay, let's try it with Ashe. Shop, gold, box to box. We're going for the shop side. Shop gets priority, so
Shop side.
not the worst one. Mana flow. Same drill as before. We'll keep a Sunburst if I get it to take out Tahm Kench. Okay, so turn 1 play, turn 2 play. We can silence a unit, so we'll play this. So turn 1 play, turn 2 play, turn 3 play. If we get a Sunburst, that will be the perfect one. So if you want to play this one, this guy first, so that we can draw and get something else. Yeah, got Leona, it's pretty good. We can activate slow and steady. Nah, you just swing. You keep an emergency slow Daybreak activator in case we're short on leveling up Leona. Okay. Tahm Kench is here. He double stat line. So I can't technically play anything else because it's gonna get killed. So what we're gonna do is definitely play Solar Sunhawk to stun that one. He's gonna eat one of our units. Oh, he's not eating one of our units. I thought they had enough mana to eat our units. Okay. So can't really do anything about that. What we would definitely want to do is... Okay, now we are at a standstill, yeah? Yeah, true. Okay. So we can silence the Tahm Kench because it's a champion. So what we want to do is we definitely want to play this. Grow them. We're gonna eat one of our units. Or one of eat not. So full swinging means that the other unit dies. Okay. So what we want to do is just take this one out. Okay. So what we can do is double stat line this one. Even if I double stat line this one, she goes to 6. I want to actually take out Jack the Winner. Okay. So I'm just gonna skip it. Attack like this. Take this unit out. And control the board like this as it is. They're not eating our units, so we're okay at a good spot for the time being. But they will start eating soon. Okay. So if I play Leona dies to Tahm Kench when he gets eaten. So what you want to do is play the elusive one, in the hopes of trying to eat this one, which they are not doing. So what we can do is play this. Oh, it's spell shielded. So we do this and silence one. Even now they're not doing it. We'll skip, see they eat it. Oh yeah, they are. Now, from this point onwards, you have to be at the ready. Because they're starting to eat it now. Okay. Then block it like this. Take less damage, but our unit dies, which we don't want to. So we just skip, go next. We're gonna play Leona next turn. Even if she gets eaten, at least she will give vulnerable to everything on the board. And we can do a semi-wipe on the board, okay? So Leona is played. Leona is gonna get eaten, but at least she will give vulnerable to everyone and we can do pick kills across the board. And she grows out. The fact that you see that everything on the board is growing by one, that's actually good. So Tahm Kench will eat that one. Okay. A lot of mana is being used. I think we got them, yeah. I think we got them. Okay, so Tahm Kench got stun, but Tahm Kench will eat it.
So can't really do anything about that.
Okay. Tahm Kench is the one that is blocked. If we use Morning Light on Solaris, I don't know how much. Nothing is done. It's growing, but nothing else is done because we need Leona on the board for the stun effect to happen. Okay. So let's do the kill in proper order. Oh, we actually got Kench as well. So what we want to do is do this. So slow steady activates it twice. Oh damn it! This spell won them the thing because I was gonna actually pull and kill Tahm Kench. Okay, it's all right. If I do this, can I go to 14? Yes, I can still go to 14 because it's casted twice. And Solar Sunhawk will be using Daybreak twice, so she will grow twice. So it goes to 14. Double stun. We don't really care about the stuns because we care about killing Kench here, killing it here, and killing it here. Oh, that should be fine. These two are stunned, so we don't really give a shit. Yeah, there we go. Kill Kench, get our Leona back. Kill the board. And that should do it. Oh, she does it again. Pretty nice. Can actually play it again next turn. Okay, there we go. Pretty nice if you think about it. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, if I do this, nothing happens. Okay, I mean, 2 gets stunned, and I actually want this guy to stun so we don't take any phase damage. So we're just gonna do this. We'll do double Solari hit. We're all on. The only reason I'm going is because I don't want to take 3 elusive damage to face. Actually, I could have played this girl as well. Oh, it's alright. We do 4 stun anyways. And we get this next turn anyways. Just stalling the turn. Yeah. We don't grant it. So we'll give our biggest one on the board the grant overall. Then I will give this one and silence that one out. Oops. But yeah. Okay, grant this one. Okay, I have to replace it. I forgot. Replace this one, give this one, silence this one. Just for the sake of doing it. No special reason. Same drill. We got our morning light. We'll use the fleeting version. Give it on Solari Sunhawk. And she will activate twice and we'll do double stun on the quad stun on the board. Because slow and steady activates it twice. Yeah. This is the thing I was doing a mistake. I was always using the morning light on Leona. The actually effect is you always use it on any other except Leona. Okay. So we'll see what they do. If that's the worst case scenario is Kench. Yeah, worst case scenario is Kench. It's alright. We will swing like this. This should do it. Yeah. Kill on Kench as well. There we go. Pretty strong performance by Leona. The slow and steady is working great for us. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay.
Pretty good so far.
We have 230 gold, so we can buy yeah, power. Okay. Out of these two, I don't actually like any of them. I would take a reroll here. I would activate this one. It's an easy way to activate Daybreak Nightfall. Okay, so we'll go for the shop side, obviously. Let's see what we can get. When you summon, play an ally for you get +1/+1 for the first time you play it. I will take another reroll. Weapon is too slow for our style. Actually, we can play weapon, but I will take another reroll. The last reroll, should I give it up? Should I even buy this power? Game start, create one. Okay, fine. Let's. The reason why we took it for the 2 cost is because if in the long run, if you get a free mana like refill, then you can actually play the weapon for free. Normally, not ideal for us to play weapons. Leona style is not weapon style, but it's all right. Okay, always keep the sunburst in our hand. We have our ash. We'll keep the ash. We'll keep these two. Sunburst is an emergency purpose to wipe out Fiora if we need to. So definitely. Play this one.
I live for those who do not.
I will just attack. And then so summon it.
Hide for a moment. Run
No
forever.
specific reason, just to have a body blocker when they attack. Fiora is coming following 2 turns, so it's quite far away. I can play this one to draw something.
I'm actually here.
Okay. So I want to skip and go next. I don't need to play anything if I don't need to play anything. Okay, so play this, play this. I definitely want to trade this one out. It's fine by us. Actually, I shouldn't have played it like that. Yeah, I have to be a little wary about how I play. The reason why I said what I said is because everything on the board grows over time. So trading is a little tricky. Okay, so this is the next turn is the turn where you're going to play Fiora and we're going to respond with Sunburst. Okay, so this is the turn where I can play Ash. If I attack, what happens? Who gets frozen? This gets frozen, this can block. So we can block it. Yeah, it's pretty good for us. We go next, we'll ready our Sunburst and we immediately Sunburst when they play Fiora. So Fiora, respond with Sunburst. Takes them out, yeah, because Sunburst silences first and then hits it. Silence means they lose the stat lines. Okay, so we go next. Don't have to play anything. So the worst case scenario is the fact that they will play another Fiora, but we have a 6 mana in our hand, so we can play Ravun and then play Solari to stun Fiora. So they play that, we'll play this. The worst case scenario is that they will have a single combat. It's fine by us. So we swing it like this. Fiora will get frozen. Yeah, it's fine by us though. 21 damage and there we go. Yeah, Sunburst is a response for majority of the plays that they will do with their champions. But how well will the strategy work against Aurelion Sol? That's the question. So I don't really like any of them. These are not that great. I'm gonna reroll here. Take this one. It's expensive, but it's synergized as well with Daybreak and stuff. So I'll take it. Sorrows. I'm gonna take a temporary one and not draw one. That should do it. 65 gold. Oh shit, we missed a chance to buy something. Yeah, it's fine. So there's no point of going to the shop because I will not be able to buy anything, right? So might as well go to the healer person, heal for 6. And you need minimum 200 gold to buy something, which we don't really have. So might as well go there. We have to fight Jhin duplicate. It should be a pretty painful one because now I can only sunburst one, but they will have 2 champions on the board. So that's a problematic thing to deal with. Keep one of them, throw the rest, turn 1 play. I can actually put this girl as fast as possible on the board so that she will actually stun lock one of the Jhins. When I say stun lock, I mean freeze lock them. I can just play this guy. Gives a lucky find when they strike. Oh, both player gets lucky find. Okay, no, they get that one. So duplicate is played with a knife. We're okay with this. You'll play this. Fearsome or more HP. I'm gonna give more stat line. Growing her even more is pretty crazy because she gets +1/+1 for every other daybreak that is played. So we're pretty okay with that. They do 1 damage. They will have 2 of them. Okay, so what we want to do is definitely want to play this and silence that one. We won't get anything else to silence. The only reason why we are doing this is because we are stacking the daybreak so that when Leona comes, she will be leveled up on the board. So this is the turn when they will have Jhin. So Jhin is going to be 8/8. So what we want to do is play Ravun. And Ravun will activate everything. They will play Jhin. Double Jhin. We'll play this one. Take the first Jhin out. I think this is the proper way to do it. Yeah, I'll take one of the Jhins out. A sacrifice well played, in my opinion. We will just grow our Ravun, give it spell shield to protect it. For whatever shenanigans they're gonna do, it's fine by us. Problem is the spell shield. We could have sunbursted it easily, but only the problem is that they have it on. Okay. They're stunning that one. We're okay with that. We'll play our Solari, stun block, take out the spell shield. Next turn we can sunburst it. So not too worried about that. Okay, we play this one. Because Ravun is on the ball, we activate a daybreak all the time. Okay, they do that one. Fine by us. We block it like this, block it like this. Okay, let's block that one because that thing grows. And they should do it. We take 11 damage, fine by us. This is a boss fight, so we heal back. So not too worried, I think. I think this is a boss fight. I'm not sure. We'll activate this one. Okay, more daybreak activated. Okay. So this is the turn where we want to definitely get rid of Jhin as fast as possible. Worst case scenario, they have another one. Yeah, that's the absolute worst case scenario. They have another one. Of course, they have absolute worst case scenario. They have another one. We will activate. Wait. I can activate this one. So that everyone is activated. Oh, they're gonna stun that one. They're gonna stun a lot of things. Okay, problematic. We can't swing with everything now. Okay, we can swing with two units. One of them will block like that, the other one will block like that. It's fine by us. Okay, fine by us. Jhin is almost leveled up. Double stun. It's fine by us. We have 4 blockers, not too worried about that. We'll pass and see what they're doing. Okay. Question is Jhin leveling? They are. But the question is it doing 4 damage to my face or not? Second one will. Okay, no. Okay, let's take the trades across the board and block like this, right? I'm willing to take the 8 damage to face. Yeah. Does it kill us? Nope, it doesn't. But the others die. 2 Jhins on the board, we'll take the trade.
Take your place, and our show will begin.
Because I want to have a bigger board when you swing. If you go wider than them, they do die. They have no response for the block. We have 7 mana, so what you want to do is you want to play an Ashe, and then we play Overwhelm on Ravun.
What else can I fight for but life?
Question is, do we full swing or do we attack? Leona is here. Definitely play. If it wasn't Leona, I wouldn't have played it. If it was anyone else, I wouldn't play it. But Leona is an exception.
The sun. The power of the immortal
Okay.
sun.
Vulnerable on everyone.
Glorious light rains down.
Let's see if we can do something better.
I have prepared something.
Of course I'm ready.
And this quadruple stun across the board. This list, Jhin will not get hit. One of the Jhins will absorb the spell shield. One stun. I think both of Jhin will get stunned. One will absorb, yeah, one will absorb the thing, and the second one will hit the body. Okay, they do that. We will do this again. Double daybreak activation, so more stuns.
Sunlight
So if they play anything, we have more EA on us. Zenith Blade, so we can do one more stun. Let's see what they do. Yeah, we're so full swing now. We don't have to pull anything. 77 damage across the board. Nice, super. We took a lot of damage, but we're okay with it because it's a boss fight. We heal back.
Freljord will rise.
Holy shit. I think it is a boss fight. Yeah, we heal back. Nice. Thank God for that. Okay. Super unlucky. These are not the greatest of stat line. A bigger HP on Leona is beneficial. Bigger HP on is also beneficial. I'm gonna give it to Ashe because Ashe comes on the board faster. That's why. Majority of the cases, Leona will stun everything on the board. Or stun the strongest enemy is pretty disgusting. We have to always worry about one less thing coming at us if we take the strongest, stun the strongest. Others are not that greatest. We're gonna take the strongest. Okay. Citrus Courier. I have no idea what that does. Spell is not the greatest. Healer, not the greatest. Citrus Courier. Oh, let's go to Citrus Courier. Okay, Unyielding Determination is not the greatest one to fight. Okay, so this is a debate. Okay, you don't want to go for a path that has Unyielding Determination, and it's Ezreal. Ezreal is a much easier fight than this one, for sure. But it's fine, you will take Unyielding Determination. I will always avoid this one though. Unyielding Determination is an exception. The only reason I'm taking it is because I'm Leona and I can stun the board to the ground. I have stunned the strongest enemy as well as Leona stun on the board. Normally I always avoid Unyielding Determination. One of the most problematic legendaries to fight. Of course. Already. Okay, so they have 4 HP on them. We can play this one.
My faith
They can't attack if we play this one. Leona, yes, coming this turn. Okay. Katarina is coming this turn. Okay, so Katarina is coming this turn, so what you want to do is pass. So you can stun with Solari and do a full swing. And they shed the damage. I can give him more stat line. I can actually take out, yeah, right here. I'll take it. So then remember that the enemy has only two more Caitlyn to deal with. So if they play the second one, okay, can't technically do anything. Oh, I wish I had a Solari. Okay, so I can't burst it down. So 8 damage is something that we have to keep in mind, that we have to take. So what we will do is we will play this one. Hopefully draw something decent, which we did. Question is, do we take the 8 damage? No, we don't take the 8 damage because it's not a boss fight and we don't recover HP from this point onwards. Okay, so we will put weapon on our Solar. Okay, never mind. Okay, fine. I will grow my Solari. It's okay. Okay, it's turn 5. It gets stunned. We can play our Leona.
The dawn has
Stun the ground down.
to shine like the sun. You must.
And from next turn onwards, we will be able to stun the strongest enemy as it is because of our power. So you're not too worried. We will have multiple stuns on the board. And Ravun, actually playing Ravun right now, nah, Ravun is not the right one to do. Okay, so face damage, can't really do anything about that. What we do is we'll full swing. I'm gonna take this one out. Yeah, Leona takes a little bit of damage, but it's fine by us. We take that one out. We always want to have Leona. We always want to make Caitlyn the strongest, so that our power stuns her. So she will never be able to attack. Even if she levels up, we don't really care. She will never be able to attack. So they do that. Leona, Caitlyn might level up. Yeah, she does.
Practice, as they say.
But
makes
we're not worried.
perfect.
Sun the Strongest is absolutely gorgeous. So we'll play our Rufu.
Bask in the
Now, from this point onwards, we'll just stack our Daybreaks on the board and get them big and full swing and kill them out.
Suspicious
But that's the
activity.
problem. This girl is a problematic thing to do because she puts more stuff on the. She puts flash bombs when you draw something. So you don't want to stack too many flash bombs in your deck. I will go next. Snipe by us. Sun the Strongest enemy. Let's see what we get. Hopefully not one. That's a problematic thing to do. Okay. So now let's play it slow. Okay. We need 6. We have 8. So we'll sacrifice one of the thing. We'll grow this one, silence this one immediately.
I see something new. Hope.
Daybreak. Okay, they gotcha that one. Can't really do anything about that. Let's go. We have 5.
light rains down.
We have 5. Yeah, we can actually do it. So what we'll do is use a fleeting one on this. Quadruple stun it. Meaning everything will be stunned. And just full swing. That should do it. Crazy. The slow and steady combo is disgusting. As long as Solarian, yeah, is on the board. With Ravun, of course. And that should do a massive swing. We actually have more stun on us. Yeah, that should do it. 19 damage. Oh, unyielding determination. That's why 19 damage, yeah. Super. Kill through them, kill through unyielding determination. And this was what I was talking about. We will kill them through the powers. I'm not too worried about that. Out of these, I will take this one. It helps us summon something on the board. Others are too expensive. So might as well do this. Let's go to the Sutra's Courier. I don't know what the item chest, the spell chest. I don't want unnecessary spells in our deck. Okay, Left's Gift. Okay, get a Heimerdinger. Toss and this. So what we'll do is we'll just heal and go next. We'll skip it. We don't have to. Don't add stuff unless you need to. Okay. Level up is probably the second most problematic thing to deal with. Okay. Yeah, GP. This is not a boss fight, so the problematic powers are number 1, unyielding determination, number 2, duplicate, and number 3, level up. In my opinion, in the difficulty problematic things. Okay, throw this away, throw this away, throw this away. We'll keep Ash. She's a 4 mana, 6/8, good body on the board. Yeah, Solar Sangha, the thing that I was looking for is Sunburst, not the greatest. And they have a lot of things coming into the board. Random champions coming onto the board. I can play this one and sacrifice with that one. If I think about it, is that the thing that will be worth it? Oh, we will play this though.
I for a moment run.
Question is, do we take the trick? Yeah, we'll take the two hit. It's fine. Oh shit, I shouldn't have because I'm contributing towards GP level up. That was my bad. You should never do that. You should never let it contribute towards the thing for free. Okay. So what we want to do is play this on this and silence that one. Fine, silence this one. Just activate this one to go Voider. Okay, so this is the worst case scenario that they have something big on the board. So what we want to do is
I will
attack like this. Okay, now attack like this. You show the damage. We are 20 off. And go next. We'll sunburst this immediately. Next turn is GP's turn. Okay. We have that one. Super unlucky. So let's take that one out. It's quite unlucky that they got 2 back-to-back champions coming onto the board so fast. This is one of those unlucky moments that you can't really do anything about. Level up is one of those unlucky moments. Can't really do anything about. This is a turn where they will play GP, so we can play our Ash. They will play GP. GP will have 10 stat line. If we swing this, GP gets frozen. That's also gets frozen. So what we want to do is, I want to put more stats on our Ash. Swing like this, pull it like this. Yeah. Actually, I can pull it like this as well. Why are we pulling it like this? Is because this is gonna force them to block with a big unit on Ashe. Okay, we are doing a lot of damage as it is, by the way, if we do it like this. We are doing 8 plus 11 damage. They're 9 damage short, but we'll be able to do 9 damage to anyone. Nah, I won't want to risk it. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. Do this. I was hoping that they would block it like this, which they technically didn't do. It's fine. We still did damage. We just did a little less damage, but they have big units on the board. That's problematic. Okay, so they have a Redway in their hand. And problem is that they can play it. Okay, they played Yasuo, pretty good for us. What we want to do is definitely play this one. Stuns Yasuo. Quick attack hitter, so that may be problematic. We'll play our Ravun. Not doing anything, quick fine by us. Stun the strongest enemy, just fine by us. We have to swing now. We block it like this, so our Ravun is safe. Ravun being safe is the most important one here. Swing like this. Ashe is 1/4. Can't really do anything about that. Yeah, gets frozen. Best. We swing it like this.
You got legs. Use them.
Okay, so if we do this, 9 HP. I'm gonna freeze this girl.
The time is right. Strike now.
So this girl dishes out damage at me. They have a big one on the one unit on the board. Okay. Victor, pretty crazy. Ravun on the board is pretty disgusting. Play this on our Ashe. Something bigger is on the board. Stun Songest. Ashe can split poison. Okay. Pretty dangerous. We're at a very dangerous set line. Elusive, right? Ugh. Actually, we have a blocker for that one. That is problematic. Holy shit, disgusting. Yeah, okay, let's see what happens. Okay. So definitely what we can do is our will die. Ashe will die if I don't do what I did. Okay, so what we want to do is do this. Ashe levels
My
up.
aim is true.
You have to be careful, by the way, because Redway is making it double damage across the board. So you have to be a little wary about that one. So do this, and do this. Should do it. Oh, we don't have to do it like this. We can do it like this. Yeah. Pretty good. Redway is killed. Oh, we go next. Stun the strongest. Yeah. So what we want to do is definitely do this. Double because of slow instantly. 3 damage to face 5. Yes. We draw 2 cards, by the way, because of the Ashe Shadow. Just restabilize the board. We have Ravun, so we can actually activate Daybreak multiple times if we get our Leona, which we technically didn't. Okay, so what we want to do is put high stat lines on our Ashe so that she has Overwhelm. Okay, they're doing that. We'll activate even more. Okay, actually, you can activate our Ravun. So Ravun gives us Daybreak cards. Because when Ravun Daybreaks, he creates Daybreak cards, yeah. Okay, stat line for that one is fine by us. Oh, we will just take out their, GP. Because Ravun is on the board, we activate Daybreak all the time. We'll activate this one to get another Daybreak activation. And full swing. And this should do it. There we go. Nice. Super. A little dangerous at the around the edges, but we got it in the end. Super.
A new brilliant.
Oh, not drawing Leona was a little painful, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, strongest. Strongest one gets a common attachment. I'll take it. And we use it twice because of slow and steady. Okay. Not the greatest, not gonna lie. I was looking for something much better. Having always in my hand is pretty decent. Reckoning is also pretty decent. Reckoning is gonna be problematic to use if you think about it. I don't want to use this one this power is because it's not
As amazing as you think. Getting one more on the board.
for 1 mana is not worth it. I'm gonna skip it in the hopes of starting something better in the long run. This champion attachment is free. Azir is here. Duplicate legendary. We have to go for this side to get a champion attachment, and we're skipping the power purchase. I don't want to get time and dedication. I would rather invest something for get a greater power in the long run. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this one because this is a 2 mana. Summons a body on the board, which is quite important right now. Because we'll be going against Azir, double Azir. This might be the path. This might be the fight where I will lose because I'm not actually confident in taking this one. Duplicate fights are a little problematic. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So we'll play this one.
Shining sunlight.
We'll play this one. It's their turn. So this is a turn when you're gonna play double yeah on them. And it's gonna be 6-10. Can I even block that one? Can't really block that one. So might as well just swing it in first, the damage in. It'll play double us here. Okay, so we'll play this one.
We will not suffer unbelievers.
They will not escape.
And we have to play this one to have blockers next turn, of course. Grow it a little bit. Actually, I should have given quick attack. I think that would be much beneficial. We go next. So I can sunburst turn one of them. So I can't sunburst. Okay, they're doing it immediately, and they're doing it at burst speed. So this is the worst case scenario. This is the worst case scenario that they did it in burst speed. Okay, so what we're gonna do is to block like this and take the entire hit. Yeah, I will take the entire hit. So we'll just dish out the damage. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Yeah, worst case scenario, they did it. If you lose the units, you do automatically lose, so there's 0 point of doing that. +1/+1. I'm gonna send this against that one. Okay. Leona is here. I'm gonna play Leona. Leona is a much better option.
Dawn has arrived.
Because we only need 1 turn. Solaris Sunhawk would actually seal the deer right now. We get our champion spell. Oh, she didn't level up. Okay, that's brutal. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Worst case scenario, they do this, we do this. Take this out. Get the weapon back as well. Spell shield is pretty good. Weaponized Leona is also pretty good. Okay, we go next. Worst case scenario, they use the 7 mana spell. Actually, they don't have the mana to do it. But the worst case scenario, they would have used the 7 mana spell. Okay, pretty good for us because we can do this on silence.
I see the heavens aflame, gods burning and starfire.
But they will go wide, and that will dish out a lot of damage against our face. So how many attackers are there? They have actually 4 attackers if they had full swing in. Okay, take this one out. 19 damage, so you have to block it like this. 2 damage short. We almost die. Take that. We will play this. Silence that
In the
one.
darkness, I see something new.
Give it to this guy. Give it challenger, so I can take a trade against that one. Oh, we go next. Okay, slow and steady. Duplicate. This is a perfect example of why I hate fighting duplicate across the board. Okay, we can play Ash. Ash level. I didn't level up, but activated the thing. Okay. Second Azir. When I say second, I mean quadruple Azir. Can we go through this guy though? High chance we don't have an answer for that one. Oh, look at the stat lines. Okay, so let's do this to see how much. Okay, they don't activate it. They don't activate it. They don't activate it. Okay, so none of them activate Daybreak. Oh, I think we lost right here. Because if we swing like this, we block one of them, but we can't technically kill any of them. Problematic. Can we do it by this way though? This should activate it. Okay, let's give it to this one though. Doesn't. Yes, there's no way to activate some daybreak. I'm just losing everything up because we will never get another chance.
We rise.
Yeah, we don't activate daybreak. Oh, we do. Nice. I think we got him. Yeah,
We made a mistake. I should have used it on Leona.
because this doesn't have daybreak. That's why I'm thinking, how do I activate daybreak? Yeah, I think we got him.
Unwavering strength.
Holy shit, can't believe we actually got him. Disgusting, holy shit. Duplicate at its worst. Yeah, we almost made a mistake. There.
The war is over.
The Oracle Eye doesn't show the thing. Okay, we can keep barrier, we get a start of the town. I will give it a start of the round. Pretty good. Buffs everything on the board fast. Okay, so we go for champion attachment. Okay, capture is pretty disgusting. I'm gonna give it to our Leona. Leona is a higher value unit on the board. Getting rid of Leona is also difficult, so yeah, capture the strongest is pretty good. We're gonna come here and to get a full purchase for obvious reasons. Oh, might as well get a full purchase and face duplicate.
I like you.
Jinx. Duplicate fights are the worst. Actually, unyielding spirit are the worst. Only determination, I mean. Throw this away. I'll keep this one. This one activate gives a common attachment, double common attachment. They're the one attacking. Jinx is coming at turn 4. Very nice. Throwing away duplicate. It's fine by us. We'll play this one.
Bless the faithful and sear the heretics.
Okay. I can active. Lower stat line. We'll activate this one. Just to have another body on the board. Oh, you're okay with it. This is a boss fight, so you don't have to worry about HP. You recover the HP fully. I don't want to unnecessarily lose a unit here. As long as they lose their units, it's fine by us. The best case situation would be that we have a sunburst respawn for their Jinx. But we can actually stop the Jinx from that turn. Okay, so we won't play Solaris Unhawk this turn. We're gonna play Solaris Unhawk next turn to block the Jinx attack coming at us. So might as well play this one to activate Daybreak. Activate that one.
For those who do not.
So we can attack like this. Take this one out. Attack like this. Take this. This will get traded there. So you don't have to attack with everything. They should do it, yeah. Or take a positive crit across the board. So they do that. We're okay with this. Okay, they're gonna play Jinx. We're gonna respond with Solari. Jinx double step line. We're gonna respond with Solari. Our units grow by stats, so we are technically okay with it. The only problem is that we're gonna take phase damage across the board. Let this dice.
The guilty will bear.
And we will play this one against this one. Yeah, the entire board gets wiped. All of our units stays alive. Fine by us. We'll play. I should have played this one. That was my bad. Play Leona. Activate this. Capture Jinx. And start doing our combo racing.
I am the bulwark against darkness.
And it will be very difficult for them to get rid of Leona. Leona is quite big. And capture. Capture is a blessing in this path, like without a doubt. Capture is the one the easiest way to deal with the big ones. Activate Daybreak here. That was actually my bad. I should have used a weapon first and then used Leona's one. Quadruple stun. 3 mana. They definitely have enough to play something for 3 mana. I mean, they don't have anything for 3 mana. I think that should do it. They don't have to pull anything. 48 damage. Jinx, okay, face damage. Okay, that's a little problematic because they hit the face. Damage carries over to the next game, but it's fine. It's a boss fight, so we can recover for full. Pretty nice. I'm still super concerned about Aurelion Sol. Ash Breath. Play for free. I will take it. You want at this point you want to put everything on one card. The higher value card, just put it everything on that one. Okay, 20 cards plus makes our cards cost 1 less. Okay. So what we want to do, we want to take this and we want to add a card somewhere, so the combo stays the way it is. This is the one of the most underwhelming power. If you ever struggle in this path, always do the paths that have this. This is the worst power, legendary. So you always want to have Aurelion Sol have this power, that one, not duplicate, this one, and you should have an easy experience. I'm never gonna go with the right side. This one is actually probably one take. Level up Z. I'm gonna go for this side. This one. I'm gonna go for the epic shop. Okay. So this one should be a little problematic. Darius has always been a little painful to deal with. Okay, you have our Leona, you'll have that one. If you play these two, that's fine, guys. This is the thing that I was talking about. You always want to have something that has this much of value being put into there in your hand. See? Zero cost, I'll take it. Pretty disgusting if you think about it. Play that, and we will play response with this.
Raise your weapon, Sunwin.
I will take it. Damage, I mean, it's fine. Free. Not free, but definitely want to play this one.
For those who do not.
Go next. This is turn 3. Definitely want to put this overrun on this one. Throw them a bit more. Low eye cost to this. Okay, I can put one on here. Put one here. Give more common attachments on the board. And then swing. They will definitely block. Oh, they are not blocking. Pretty crazy if you think about it. Put this on the board back. Very nice so far. Oh yeah, they do damage depending on how many units they have on the board. So the more units they have on the board, the more damage they will do. Okay, so what we want to do is definitely want to do this and capture one of the units. I know I can actually do this next turn by capturing Darius, but I have Sunburst to kill Darius, so I'm not too worried about that. Kill this one. And slow activate this one. So 2 damage to face.
I will cherish this.
Okay. So if I play this, then Sunburst won't activate. If I swing, they will lose. They swing, they lose. There we go. Overthinking, there's no point. We can just go for them face. We take a lot of face damage, but that's okay. We are at the final edge. We have way more fights left. I shouldn't get too confident about this. Okay. Heal for a bit. Or give my support at +1/+1. I'll heal for a bit. Only 1 HP though, if you think about it. But you'll have more copies of this. We'll have more copies of Ash. I'm gonna take this one. I'd rather have more copies of Ash. Okay, so 900 gold. When you summon, grant it skewers to all. I will take it, and I will take 1 more purchase because at this point, our card is 41, so we're not too worried. Look at this power. The first time you play each round costs for the first card you play each round costs 1 less for every 22 card that is started in your deck. We have 41 cards. That means whatever card we play in the first time is going to be 2 less, so we don't have to put more stuff in the deck. I normally would, but in this case I wouldn't. I'm going to buy this one though. Multiple of these so that we can draw our champions fast, because that was the biggest problem. Also purchase this one so that when this girl dies, she gives us rally, and that should do it. We're absolutely set for the last 2 fights. That's it. That's the only reason I bought all these stuff. And go next. And how many cards do we have? 47. It's fine, yes. Okay, from this onwards, the last 3 fights. Let's look at the powers. Mana flow. I'm okay with mana flow. Level up is the most problematic power to deal with. The power is always unyielding determination, duplicate, and level up. These 3 are the most problematic dealing with. This is okay. I don't really mind. And of course, last but not least, you don't have duplicate.
Okay, so let's continue onwards.
Pleased to meet you.
Not the greatest power, 10 on 10 with 10 powers.
We lost one. We didn't technically lose one, but we didn't buy one. That force thing, I didn't want to buy it. Horrible powers, just didn't want to reshuffle it. You never want to have these type of powers because these type of spells depends on something else to be used, right? But if you don't get anything, you'll be at a bad spot. So you always want to aggressive mulligan them. Like shuffle them fast. See, everything is too costless. Our Leona is directly coming onto the board. So we'll pass and see what they do.
There's nothing a good
Play
people
that,
can't
double
say.
staff, and immediate capture it. So that's pretty crazy.
Lines. Stop eating or not.
Okay, they can back. You can play this and silence that one. That's also pretty good. I'm gonna do this and silence that one.
Through the darkness, I see something new.
Get rid of it as fast as possible.
Unwavering strength.
But take this one out. I might as well pull it because they will put it in front of her anyways, right? So might as well put it.
Let's see what they do.
Okay.
Patrol 1. Patrol
If they use it, I would have responded to Darius. Okay. So definitely want to play this girl.
Winter is the Freljord's true ruler.
Fine by yes. Fine by yes. Can't really do anything about that. This is the last point that I want to take any face damage. Remember that we have to fight 3 back-to-back fights with the same HP. So HP face hit is problematic. There's the Lori for 0 mana. Okay, activate this one. Yeah. Leona will level up probably. Yeah, there we go.
To shine like the sun, you must burn like it.
Getting Leona pretty big is fast is pretty disgusting. Yeah, Morning Light is 1 mana every turn. The first card we play is 2 less.
Bask in the light's radiance.
Let's see what they do. Let's just do it again. Yes, slow and steady is absolutely monstrous. As you can see why I gave capture to Leona, because she has barrier, she will be able to block a lot of them. She can actually pull Aurelion Sol onto herself and kill him. If you do it properly, I mean. That's absolutely monstrous. 52 damage. So the thing that you're looking for is this combo to be done on Aurelion Sol's path, Aurelion Sol's fight, which will be a little difficult because he has duplicate. Too excited, not gonna lie. Okay. Scout attackers, I'll take it. Actually, this is much more disgusting. A barrier unit on the board. Because big stats don't matter. If the unit is too big, you won't be able to handle it. The only thing, few things that are going to be able to handle it are the barrier units. Okay, definitely throw this away, throw this away, throw this away. Keep this girl, of course. Leona will be perfect. We can play Leona at the start, right off the bat. No Leona, pretty annoying, but we can play our rough one.
Daylight everlasting.
I'm one of the good guys, but not that good.
Bless the faithful and sear the heretics.
They won't attack. Leona is here.
This is a chance for me to leave my mark.
Okay, so play Leona. Leona will capture MF but stun that one.
Behold the sun's holy
And the stun, the strongest is gonna happen anyways. We will play this one.
clad in shining
Daybreak
sunlight.
activated. Leona levels up. We play Stellaris Sunhawk next turn and a full swing. After doing the combo, obviously. Pretty disgusting. Sharing of keywords, I mean. Oh, her passive is barrage. That's dangerous if you think about it. So what you want to do is definitely play Solaris on Hawk.
Pass the turn. Soft pass.
Sunlight lines.
We have 5 mana. We do this first. Grow everyone. Daybreak activate obviously. Full swing should kill them. We have double stun on us as well. So we'll play the Ya one first. Cross one. Quadruple stun across the board. And then full swing.
Behold the sun's holy light.
So this is the thing that we have to establish against Aurelion Sol before they do their thing. Because if they do their thing, we will never survive. I think even with this, we kill them. 59 damage. There we go. Super. Oh damn. Oh.
Daylight ever.
And we are made it to the summit. The last fight. I'll give challenger to this guy. Yeah, he heals for 7. Okay, guys, this is it. The last fight, the 4-star Aurelion Sol fight with our 3-star Leona, level 17. With one rare attachment and a common attachment. Okay, let's look at the common attachment and rare attachment. The Grand General's counterplan and keeping everyone else vulnerable, of course, capture and being played for free. Okay, I'm extremely nervous. The power that he has is obviously duplicate, and this one is common. He will always have this. This is what is gonna change, and he has duplicate. Not to mention the fact that he has a champion in his deck. Okay, let's stop stalling and move into this fight with 1 revive, 24 HP, and a dream. Let's do this. 4-star. Triple legendary versus no legendary versus him. It's fine by us. Whew. Right off the bat, horrible cards. Definitely wanna pass everything here. I'll keep 1. Just in case. Just in case. We need to draw something from the champion pool. Pretty good. Pretty good draw. He's already mocking us. Hopefully we get our Leona. That's all we want. No Leona. Pretty. I'm already crying inside. Holy shit. Okay. Can play this one. No, this is emergency purposes for giving everyone else barrier. So we'll play this one.
Raise your weapon, Sunwind.
Shroud the world in wings.
Should we skip and go next? Nightfall Grand Allies plus 1. I'm just gonna give it to this guy.
The dead do not want us to mourn, but live.
Even to their young blood, we are nothing.
To this one.
Keep your distance.
Sinner. Come on, man. Come on. Give our... Yeah. Shit, man. Leona is what we wanted. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's coming. Shit. Okay. Yeah, it's coming. Aurelion Sol is coming. Okay, but we don't want to kill anything. Yeah, we don't want to kill anything. We don't want to kill. Because I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Aurelion Sol's gonna come on the board, but they have duplicate. So when they play duplicate, the second Aurelion Sol will die. Okay, so what we should do is pass. Yeah, they will play Aurelion Sol, but the second Aurelion Sol will die because there's no board space. Problem is, we can't get rid of Aurelion Sol because we have no way to kill him after the first ghost tree. what we can do is do this in the hopes of getting Leona, which we didn't get. Now we are absolutely screwed. So we can play this one and then this one.
Discipline and conviction.
Yeah, so go next. Aurelion Sol will level up, obviously. But there's no board space, so they don't actually grow their champions or whatever power they have. They're not getting any. See, the Nasus died. Good for us. Will Sunburst and kill Aurelion Sol? That will be one Aurelion Sol down. They will have 2 more in the deck. They can use Sky's Descent right now. Absolutely blow up the board. Okay, obliterate that one. I'm totally okay with this. Sunburst, Aurelion Sol out of the picture. So we can't technically take this much damage, so we'll just take this trade. Okay. There's no point of doing this. Next. Malphite is here. We need a second Sunburst for... Yeah, we also need our Leona for obvious reasons, right? So what we want to do is to do this. Go for Leona. Hopefully get our... Yeah, in a second we didn't get our Leona again. Absolutely, like, knee-breaking. I'm crying inside. Holy shit, but it's fine. To play along. Second Aurelion Sol on the board. 26 himself. How do we even do this? Nightfall gives us Daybreak. So right now we are at Nightfall, so it gives us Daybreak. Okay. So even if we swing this, he gets captured. Here's the one who will never be able to be killed. So what we want to do is throw it a little bit. Pretty good. Booster, fine by us. If I swing, if they trade with these, then they get another spot for to come on the board, another champion or whatever to come on the board. Okay, so what we do is just go next. We don't want anything. We actually don't want them to play anything. That I can't actually deal with, unfortunately. So I should swing. Nah, too risky. We go next. So stun, he's gonna be stunned onto the board all the time. But problem is now that they got the Malphite spell, we also have to respond somewhere. Man, our Leona is the carry, which we are not getting. Like, nowhere in like hell we are getting that. Okay, so you play this. Problem is that if they use the Malphite spell, we are dead, which they are not using. Thank God for that. Okay, so we can respond with this. Respond with this. Respond with this. We take 28 damage across the board. Okay, so what we can do is obviously we have to freeze this to survive. 19 damage, yeah, a little bit less. Their dies. Okay, silences through the thing. 24 damage, we still survive. The Senna dies. It's at this point, it's actually too late for Leona to even do anything. So yeah, that being said, might as well might as well give our spell shield to our Ashe, because Ashe is holding the ground down for the time being, which she's about to lose her spell shield. Super unlucky.
You should have done this before.
I don't know why they didn't like this manner. Okay, we'll go next. Yeah, so pretty annoying. The hilarious thing is that we had champion draw, and even then we couldn't draw our Leona. So that is just bullshit in another level. We'll play this one. Doesn't really make a difference. We're just playing it. We're gonna get Sky Descent or obliterated like this. It's fine by us. You play our second Leona. Ashe. Oh, Ashe's cost went up. Now we can't even play Ashe. We play this one. Give early one elusive.
The light of my star warms the head.
How much damage is that? That's actually not that much. This is 9 damage. Give it to anyone else, it doesn't make a difference. So who are we sacrificing? We're sacrificing this guy. So definitely want to give it to this one. Yeah. Give it to this, like this. What we're gonna do is do it like this, okay. Oh damn it, can't put it like that. I need this girl to die, by the way. That's why I did it like that. Super unlucky. If I could pull it like this, if she dies, we can rally. That's why we needed Leona. Leona was needed for a lot of reasons. This is one of the reasons. Oh. Okay, can you kill it like this then? Man, if Leona was here, we would actually had it easily. As stupid as this may seem, we would have had the game easily if he had Leona. A lot of fundamentals, a lot of backbone is between. I still no Leona. Holy shit! How many cards did we do? True. We are drawing. We have put so many rubbish in our deck, so this is very normal for us not to get. Grand +1/+1. Highest HP on the board is this one. Silence that one.
Tell me, Oracle, what do you
It doesn't. Okay, I should have silenced that one, by the way. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. The elusive would have gone through. That was my bad. I should have silenced Scourge, then the overrun damage wouldn't go through. Yeah, this one we just lose because it gives overrun. Yeah, this was my bad. Anyways. Okay, mistakes were made, but yeah. So tilting. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We have one more chance. I mean, we will get even one shot, but it's fine. Leona, no. I know for a fact that regardless of how good luck you have, the last fight is where you always never draw the champion. Like the entire of the path, we drew Leona so well. Is last fight you never draw her. That's always what happens. You never draw your champion in the end. Okay, same drill as before. We need this girl for backup fight. Actually, nah, never mind. We're gonna go for absolute full mulligan for Leona. Considering what happened last turn. Oh, horrible, horrible, horrible. Leona. Still no Leona. Still no Leona. Okay, it's fine. We'll play our Raccoon. Raccoon is just not the worst one. We could play this one.
might live for those who do not?
I'll give this one to her. Just dish out the damage. We can play her later on again to give elusive. What is that? Trish. Okay, worst case. Okay, thank God. Thank God for that. Get stun, I mean. So, double stun? Fine by us. We're using our stuns also. Okay with it. Okay, so what we want to do is definitely want to play this guy first. Actually, no. We want to play something of 2 first. Okay, fine. Okay. You want to play this first again? No. You don't want to play that one. Play this one. Okay, Jarvan. Jarvan gets the thing, right? Yeah, it's that thing. So definitely want to first stun. Okay, so at this point, Cataclysm, he's gonna Cataclysm our Ravun. Okay, so we definitely have to play this first. So this is protected with a spell sheet. Yeah. So it doesn't. A second time it will still kill the thing because the second one will go through, which we are okay with it. We're unfortunately dying. Can't really do anything about that. You wanna silent stun it? Spell shield is done anyways. And then we'll do this. Full swing. This gets killed to the dragon. And this swing should do pretty decent damage across the board. 22 damage. Okay. So Thresh will pull out a big thing on the board. Sion is the worst one because Sun's pretty good for us. Double stun, no problem, I guess. What we want to do is let this damage go through. You'll survive with 2 HP, do our combo for 2 HP. Okay, so we'll just take the entire damage, go through. For 2. What should I even do? Play this one. Heal. They have the mana thing. They're going for Rafun. Oh my god, what a way they won the game. Holy shit. They won the game, right? Oh no, 1 damage short. But he dies and gives rally back. Holy shit, what a AI. Okay, I've gotten beaten. Holy shit. No way in hell. Holy shit. Holy shit, what just happened? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take this loss. I'll take this. They deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve the win. I mean, we don't deserve the loss because we never got Leona, but still, okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. GG.
Holy shit. What a combo. I didn't even see this combo coming up for.
Unlucky. Super unlucky. But it's absolutely worth of a run. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. Super unlucky, but holy shit, what a combo. Okay. So this is a 4-star Aurelion Sol path. Not done with our 3-star Leona. We'll try again. But yeah, totally worth it. Okay. Champion attachment and power discussion time. So Grand General's counterplan, giving her a copy of herself at the start of every round. Then we give True Eyes Veil, giving Fail, giving vulnerable to everything on the board, which is actually a lot. It's critical than you think because we gave a lot of death rallies, meaning when our units die, we get rally, we get a vulnerable the enemy and swing with those units in a specific manner so that unit dies and you get to swing again. But I never got Leona in the end. Both of the games, I never got it. So yeah, that's an excuse, but yeah, whatever. Unlucky. That's the reason why I have this attachment.
And the vulnerable helps you pick units in a specific order
to dish out bigger damage across the board. The other one attachment I have is Iceborne Godlink, giving her, when you play her, she captures the strongest enemy. Very useful. She's very difficult to get rid of because she gets barrier, as well as she gets a big stat line so that she can block and stuff. And of course, last but not least, whenever you play her, she gets she's played for free. You get your mana back. So basically, when you play her for 5 mana, you get 5 mana back. So this was an absolute banger of an attachment, but yeah, never could execute it in the last fight. Unlucky. Moving on to the powers. Okay, so whenever we play any ally, you share its keywords with everything on the board. We got a second strategy on the board by having elusive spell shield, but we couldn't dish out as much as damage as we wanted, but we could fail. But this power is absolutely disgusting, this one, and this is also pretty disgusting. If for every 20 card in your deck, you get the first card you play costs 1 less, so if you have 40, it will cost 2 less, so you can play Leona on turn 1 technically. If you have 1 extra mana, you can play her for 3 mana on turn 1. Absolutely broken, pretty good, great power. Okay, hold up. Rounds on the strongest enemy, absolutely gorgeous, because stalling the game is one of the biggest thing here. You saw that at the last fight that Thresh was summoned, but Thresh couldn't attack because this was stunning it down, or Thresh would have summoned something big right off the bat. Pretty good. Absolutely gorgeous power. A must-have here on this path. Game start, you draw 1, partial powers. These are from Scribes of Sorrows. I bought this one and this one. Draw 1 extra card at the start, and round 1. Temporary, get 1 gem at the round start, or round 1. This one was the worst one, I think. In my opinion, it wasn't the greatest, but it was okay. Game start, create a random equipment in hand. It cost 2 less. It's not the greatest, but it was okay. So instead, it was absolutely gorgeous. Played a very big, crucial role in making us reach the end. An absolute must if you want to play with Leona. Leona's champion spell is a slow spell, so everything is casted twice. So if you play Morning Light on Solaris Sunhawk, you're gonna stun absolutely 4 units on the board across the board if you have slow and steady in your arsenal. Pretty good. Absolutely must a power to have in Leona's arsenal. This Leona's 3-star power. Whenever all allies have Daybreak, and whenever you activate another Daybreak, everyone gets +1/+1. That means that every time you activate Daybreak, something on the board will always get +1/+1 if that card has been played as a Daybreak. Moving into Leona's 2-star power, every game start you get 1 extra mana, and whenever you level up a champion, you get a Morning Light in hand. It costs 0 and stays in your hand for permanent, like Aegis from Lux. And of course, last but not least, game start, you heal your Nexus for 2. That's about it.